Here are all the differences I noticed between the original 1990 book and the 2025 graphic novel of Babysitter's Little Sister, Karen's Ghost. As usual, the book has 20 chapters, but the graphic novel only has 10. They remove policemen from the list of people you should always listen to. The Disney World nightlight is changed to a generic nightlight. Karen doesn't talk about the pets at the big house. Karen doesn't mention Jacob Tutu and the Hooded Fang. The Indian headdress costume is removed. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costume is changed to a generic ninja costume. The Beauty Queen costume is changed to a Beautiful Fairy costume. They remove Karen's explanation of how to safely cross the street. In the book, Karen says she heard bits and pieces of Ben's story from her dad and other people. That would explain why there are so many missing details. In the graphic novel, she says, "That's all Daddy told me," which makes it sound like he directly told her the story from start to finish, and she just forgot most of it. Karen does not talk about how great her teacher is. Like the other graphic novels, the kids sit in groups of 4 instead of sitting in rows. Pamela is smug when Karen accuses her of not having a scary story. In the book, Pamela's face turns red. Disney World is changed to Wander World. They remove the part where Nancy tells 2 more scary stories. Karen doesn't think they're scary. "Oh, just make something up" is changed to "Why don't you just make something up?" Andrew is not wearing an apron. Karen asks how the stories about Ben Brewer started. In the book, she's more aggressive. She crosses her arms and asks, "How did they start? Huh? How did they start?" Karen doesn't tell the story of when David Michael hid in the attic to scare them. Like the other graphic novels, Karen no longer uses gigundo, which is her favorite word. That's a gigundo disappointment. They remove Karen's complaints that a birthday on Halloween would be awful, because then your birthday would be combined with Halloween every year. In many places, Karen's narration is changed to dialogue. As a result, she has the habit of talking out loud to herself when nobody else is around. Andrew asks what a diary is. In the book, Karen explains what a diary is because she assumes Andrew's not smart enough to know. Karen is sad when she's sent to her room. In the book, she cries when she's sent to her room. Karen doesn't talk about the various projects the kids are making, so we don't get the line where Karen explains that jack-o'-lanterns are pumpkins. Gas station person becomes gas station attendant. They can't dress up like the kids from Peanuts because another group did that last year. In the book, they can't dress up like the kids from Peanuts because nobody wants to be Charlie Brown. I don't blame them. Charlie Brown is a blockhead. They add 2 lines where Nancy approves of the idea that Hanny will not be part of their group theme. Karen no longer worries that David Michael won't want to be the Cowardly Lion. He's probably just glad that he's not Charlie Brown. Nancy's Dorothy costume is all one shade of blue. In the book, it's blue and white checkered, which is more accurate to the Wizard of Oz movie. Nancy says her parents ordered the ruby slippers online. In the book, they were ordered from a catalog. All of the dialogue on page 81 was originally narration. They remove Karen making poor choices in the classroom because she's impatient for the party. Pamela's costume no longer includes stockings and a tie. Janie's hair is no longer blue. Janie's hair is no longer spiky. Why are their costumes boring now? Sarah's Raggedy Ann costume is changed to a mummy costume. Boys dress up like Indiana Jones, a thief, and a basketball player. Those costumes replace the hobo, cowboy, and Indian costumes. They remove the room mothers and the food from the class's Halloween party. They remove the part where Karen confirms she didn't read Jeremy's diary. Karen says Pamela's story is not good. In the book, she says, her story is stupid. Pamela, rolling her eyes, is now Pamela looking bored. Every graphic novel chapter is 2 chapters of the original book, except chapters 15 through 18. Chapter 15, where Karen tells the scary story in class, is expanded into one full chapter. Chapters 16 through 18 are all combined in the following chapter. Emily Michelle's Wizard of Oz costume is Glinda. In the book, she's a munchkin. Nobody gives Karen money for Halloween this time. She got 75 cents in the original book, which is not a bad deal. They remove the part where Emily says candy loudly, and everyone laughs. Sam pinches David Michael behind the chair. In the book, he pinches David Michael under the table. There is no mention of Christie's boyfriend. Sam yawns when he enters the room. In the book, he grins. In the book, Dalmatians is spelled incorrectly twice. The graphic novel misspells it once. That is an improvement, but I was hoping they would spell it the right way all the time. They remove Karen making fun of Natalie Springer for crying and snorting. That's about 50 changes in total. The Halloween costumes are swapped for more generic or simplified options. Karen is less judgmental. The overall story remains unchanged.